Hi everyone, it's Gail. I am here with a quick little journal share and my Mrs. Cogs design team project. I did a little batch of little golden books. These are about the last of my custom orders. I have a few maybes hanging out there, but I'm almost done. And as you know, 2019 is my year where I'm gonna just make things that speak to me. So I was excited to get these done. I wanted to do a batch of little golden books. I do have a couple that I will be listing on my Etsy later for others, but I want to get this filmed because these ones are custom orders and need to go out in the mail. So let's get started with these. You're going to recognize some of the things in these books because I put some of the things that I've been playing with and working on in these books. So this one's the Shy Little Kitten. It's got the buttons on the spine. It's got cute little charms on the bottom here. Little charm dangle from the side. And this one is in kind of a shabby chic-y sort of thing. I have the name of my lady that's getting this here. So lace on the edges. And in this book, here's one of my playthings. In this book, I use Mrs. Cogs' beautiful cats digital kit. So you'll see those as we go along. This is some Daphne's Diary paper. This is just a little cluster that I put a guest check in on an envelope so she can tuck some things in there. This is from a children's book. Some Kool-Aid dyed papers in here. The whole story is in here in order. And I think there's still lots of room for her to play. Here's a little kitten on a children's dictionary page. Some coffee dyeing. Here is the middle of the signature, and the little dangle goes off of there, and we've got a little flower and then a little blingy charm in the middle there. This little pocket where she can pop some things. Here's the other side of the children's dictionary page. Some coffee dyed. This is a little flip. I love this fabric. I got it in Happy Mail and it just went great with this book. So there's the envelope flap and the Daphne's Diary. Here is one of the little pockets I made and a tag that I made. Here is one of the gorgeous images from Mrs. Cogs. So I just use those to embellish here and there. And then there's pockets on either side here. And then it's kind of attached as a belly band. Some washi, pretty washi. There's the first signature, so here's the second signature. Again, here's one of Mrs. Cogs' images that I just did when I was playing with the music pages and collaging on the music pages. And the kitties are looking at a bird and it says, "Stay curious" down here. Here is one of the smaller music pages. And this little girl is holding a kitty, again, a Miss Cogs image. It says "Practice Kindness," and then she can journal on the inside on that collaging, and then it is decorated on the back. So yeah, it was fun to just incorporate some of the things I was wanting to play with into these books. This is from a children's vintage coloring book, a kitten coloring book. Envelope, some vintage catalog pages, In here, some children's music, coffee dyed, another children's book page. This is just a floral book page. Here's a little pocket I made with a French telephone message pad in there. Oops. And that's the middle, and we have a butterfly and another little shiny ball there to decorate. Little, again, pocket there. And children's book page, music page, coffee dyed. And then this is a belly band, and I had gotten some of these Go Fish, little golden book Go Fish cards in a Happy Mail, so I put the kitten on there. Tiffany stamp pocket, and it's got a little notepad and a vintage kitten playing card tucked in there. The other side of the coloring book, the other side of the music. And there we have it. That one is the Shy Little Kitten. So then the next one is called Bedtime Stories, and buttons once again, charms once again, and a dangle that seems to be tucked inside the book. We'll find it when we go through. Actually, it looks like it came unclipped and fell off. That's why I couldn't find it. Okay, get that clip back on there. Okay, so Bedtime Stories. This one. Love this paper. This is K & Company paper. And let me make sure I'm in frame well for you. Okay. And this one is so sweet. And its original copyright date was 1942, but this is the 1980 printing. But so this is one of the things I was playing with. Put that in there. Again, some children's book pages, coffee dyed paper. Here is the charm in this one, this beautiful charm. I think my friends Carolyn and Candy sent me those in Happy Mail. So that's on there. The story is intact once again. And this is the children's dictionary, and it's Ride, Little Red Riding, you know, riding right here, Little Red Riding Hood. I knew you'd get it. Here is a cluster with a guest check on the envelope. Middle of the signature, and we have a key, and we have Believe in Love here. Here's a little pocket for her. And there is children's dictionary, floral, coffee dyed, all sorts of things. Here's the little fabric flip in this one that I've just done a little fabric collage on that with a bunch of different fabrics. Here is you might remember this one, tucks in there and then opens up here to a little pad of paper. And then there's a tag tucked behind, or through the belly band pretty much there. Washi tape. That's first signature. Here's the second. And here's the music page on this one. And I used Mrs. Cogs images, their storybook characters. This one's Snow White and the Seven Dwarves, and there's a little tag that says Friends down here. Then this one is the one that can be journaled in. There's a picture of Goldilocks, and then journaling space, and then a decorated back on that one. Oops. Little envelope, catalog page. Here's the French phone message. Just children's pages, all different kinds of pages. And then the middle of this one has a little bee charm. And this one says, "We're all stories in the end. Just make it a good one." So love that. That's my favorite piece of that paper. I love this. Love this paper pad. Here's the pocket again. Music. Here's a belly band here, and I've just got a little piece of paper that I thought went well with it. Tiffany pocket here with, again, a little pad and a vintage playing card. And that is bedtime stories. Okay, and then we've got Little Red Riding Hood. Let's make sure I'm in frame. Oh, it's got the buttons, it's got the charms, and it's got a charm on the side we'll look at in just a minute. Okay. So Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood was in rough shape. I really had to work on her, but she's looking pretty good now. She ninth printing was 1979. And so here's the little piece I played with. I need to make one of these for my idea book, because so I don't lose track of that idea, I think. Here's the collage. It's on as a pocket this time, and then I put a little index card on it, and that's on the back of an envelope. A key and a dragonfly on the bottom. Here's a pocket. Oh, and this is Red Riding Hood. That's so funny. That's right, because I was going to say, on this dictionary page, on this other page, where is it? Right here, I have red and riding on this one too. Okay, I don't know. I just amuse myself with these little things here and there, you know. So here is the flip here. It says vintage. This is one of Ooh La La Crafts pieces of fabric, and this I just had in my stash. And then here's another little booklet made. It's got the Alice and Wonder and a tag, Alice in Wonderland, from Mrs. Cogs storybook characters. I'll put Mrs. Cogs' link below so you can go check out. Here's the second signature. This is from Little Darlings. I think there's a Little Darlings 1 and 2. I'm not sure which one that's from, but anyway, that's that. It says, "There is beauty in simplicity." Just a little girl looking into a pond, and that's on the music paper, and then spots for journaling. And then once again, here is journaling card with the Little Red Riding Hood from Mrs. Cogs, and can be journaled on the inside. And that just attaches to this next page. And some of the same things as in the others. Here's a pocket. This one has a receipt in it because the pink didn't really go so well. So, and then this middle of the signature has a bird and this pretty little flower charm. Pocket again. And this is the belly band with just a piece of paper behind. You can put a photo or something on that. The Tiffany pocket with paper pad and vintage playing card. Here's the other side of the music. And that's Little Red Riding Hood. And you'll see that these are, you know, there's room to fill these. I'm sensitive of that after my December daily. Okay, and then this is Jack and the Beanstalk. Of course, some wonderful kind of nature colored things in this one. There are charms too that we'll look at as we go through. This one I used the Tim Holtz wallpaper paper, and here's the charm that's on this one. It's just got all sorts of little fun things and then a leaf at the bottom. Okay, here's the piece that did for that. And his story is in here as well. Here's a little collage with a guest check in it on an envelope that I did some spray on. And these have, Jack has these little fun buttons on the side of his middle of his signature. And then we've got a tree and a leaf, measuring tape on this side. Here's a pocket. Oh, this paper goes out like that. Did a little something different on that one. Here's the fabric flip and fabric collage in this book. And this one unties and flips open for a pad of paper here. And then there's a tag in the back. Maybe I'll just wait and do that later. Tag in the back, tucked in there as a pocket. And that's the first signature. Second signature. Here's Mrs. Cogs. I think this is another Little Darlings. And it says Discover. She's reading a book. I figured Jack and the Beanstalk, he was on a mission of discovery, wasn't he? And then this one has the storybook character, Jack and the Beanstalk. And it says Adventure. And there's places to journal on the inside, and then just decorative. And I liked this. This is an axe cutting down a tree for Jack and the Beanstalk. So I was just going with the themes on this, and then on the front here it says with an axe. So yeah, just was fun to put those things together. Here's the pocket with a little bit of a receipt there. Here's the buttons, and this is a tree and a different kind of a leaf on the middle of that signature. Again, the measuring tape. Here's the pocket over here. And here's it's actually a double belly band here. And then just an extra piece of Tim Holtz. I actually think I kind of like it there. I'm going to poke it into there. And then a Tiffany here. And once again, a vintage playing card and little notepad. Here's the back of the music. And there we have it. There's Jack and the Beanstalk. So those, I wanted to show you so you could see Mrs. Cogs' beautiful images and how it was so much fun to match them kind of to the themes of these little golden books. Again, all these are spoken for, but I wanted to do my Mrs. Cogs so you could see that. And we will just see you next time. Thanks everyone for watching, and be sure and go over to Mrs. Cogs' shop and check out some of her wonderful digitals. Thanks everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.